Good morning this Thursday, the 26th of October. I'm Grady Wolf, market analyst with Bell Direct. Wall Street closed lower on Wednesday on the back of disappointing earnings results and rising treasury yields. The S&P 500 fell 1.43%, while the Nasdaq tumbled 2.43% and the Dow Jones lost 0.32%. Google's parent company Alphabet tumbled more than 9% after the tech giant posted quarterly results that beat expectations for earnings and revenue growth, but missed expectations for the company's cloud business. The benchmark on the 10-year Treasury yield climbed nearly 11 basis points to hit 4.95% on Wednesday. Over in Europe, markets closed mixed as investors reacted to the release of corporate earnings results. The Stoxx 600 closed flat as mining stocks rose almost 1%, while retail stocks fell 1.3%. Kering shares fell 3% on Wednesday after the French luxury group reported a 9% decline in sales for the third quarter, while Germany's Deutsche Bank rose 8% yesterday after reporting a third quarter net profit of 1.031 billion euros, which beat analysts' expectations. The local market closed relatively flat on Wednesday to end the day down just 0.04% or 2.6 points as investors weighed on Tuesday's rally on Wall Street against hotter than expected inflation data for Australia in the September quarter. Australia's CPI data released yesterday showed the country's headline inflation rose 1.2% in the September quarter to an annual rate of 5.4%, below the 6% recorded in Q2 but slightly above economists' expectations of 5.3%. The key driver of inflation rising 1.2% in the September quarter were unsurprisingly fuel prices up 7.2%, rental prices up 2.2% and electricity prices up 4.2%. Prior to the release of the latest CPI reading, 3 of the big 4 Aussie banks believed the nation's cash rate had peaked at 4.1%. And after the release of the inflation reading coming in hotter than expected, NAB, CBA and ANZ now believe another interest rate hike is in store for Aussies, set to be announced on Melbourne Cup Day. The move in the bank expectations also follows Michelle Bullock's first speech as governor of the RBA on Tuesday night, where she said the board will not hesitate to raise the nation's cash rate further if there is a material upward revision in the outlook for inflation. Ahead of the local trading session here in Australia today, the SPI futures are expecting the ASX to open Thursday's session down 0.26% following that sharp sell-off on Wall Street overnight. On the commodities front this morning, oil is up 1.85% at $85.29 a barrel. Gold is up 0.46% at $1,979 an ounce, and iron ore is up 1.26% at $120.5 a tonne. One Aussie dollar is buying 63 US cents, 94.73 Japanese yen, 52.08 British pence, and 1 New Zealand dollar and 9 cents. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration today. Bell Potter has decreased the 12-month price target on IVE Group from $2.75 to $2.65, but maintain a buy rating on the largest integrated marketing communications business in Australia after the company announced it has signed a binding agreement to acquire 100% of JackPack, a Melbourne-based packing company, for a total purchase consideration of $35 million. And Trading Central has identified a bearish signal on Downer EDI following the formation of a pattern over a period of 84 days, which is roughly the same amount of time the share price may fall from the close of $3.76 to the range of $3.10 to $3.20. according to standard principles of technical analysis. And that's all we have time for this morning. Have a wonderful Thursday, and as always, happy investing.